Hey, what's up guys? Team Harlife, Captain Alberto Zertuche here. Alright, just quick little note. We are 55 subscribers away from reaching our 2,000 subscriber mark. And I want to congratulate everybody that's been helping us out grow. And thank you everybody. There's a lot of times when you're starting something up like this, you really don't know which way it's going to go or how it's going to evolve and grow and stuff like that. You just got to have faith in yourself and everything that has been placed before you, and you know, always thank the man above. So on that note, today what we're going to be doing is working on hooks that we received. All right, one of the main things about fishing tackle is sometimes it's always a good idea to make sure that the tackle is in working order. Sometimes there's little flaws that if you pay close attention to, you will see that they're there and you need to fix them. Otherwise, it can cost you to lose a fish or miss a fish or just have a bad day of fishing where, I mean, you got all the runs but you can't hook a fish or a shark. So today in our case is our hooks. And mainly it's this area right here from the barb forward is where we see that we have problems. So I'm going to give you a little close-up of what I'm looking at so you can see, and that way you can start looking at your hooks the same way. You know, it's always the little things that count. All right, so some of the things I'll be looking at are the points. This reverse barb right here, this barb right here. And then see these ridges right here, these lines, these are gouges from, I guess, manufacturing, and it makes it hard for the hook to penetrate. So I'm going to be fixing that. And then also right here on the point, it's not even a point, look, it's pretty dull. So yeah, if I push it against my flesh, I'm eventually going to make it go in. But when you're trying to get it into a big toothy critter, it's not going to work. So I'm going to fix all that up. The other thing too, on another hook, I saw it a little while ago. Here, this one. See how it's big and fat right here? I want to make sure I'm going to clean that up right there and on the inside to make it more of a taper, because basically you're trying to go from nothing to a big old point right here, and sometimes that'll also force it to get locked up right there to where it won't penetrate. So I want to make sure that I'm going to hit all of that and fix all these little defects, even right there. I mean, look at that point. You can actually see the end of it and it's flat. So these are the little things that when you're buying fishing tackle or you're making your own or ordering gear, you know, be sure to go through it piece by piece, because, you know, sometimes little defects like that can cost you a big old fish. So.
Alright, on this one you can see the point where it's got a real bad curl in it. And then too, you can see the barb, how it's kicked out way bad. We're going to go ahead and knock that off. Alright, so after I showed you what was on this hook, now you can see the tip is fixed, the barb is shaved down, and even the bulbous edge on the end there, and all those little grooves and everything are gone. Which has a finer grip. Belt sander, there's a finer grip, so I'll be able to polish it up and make it look all nice instead of all rough looking like the way it is now. So here's to the final step. Nice. Now I've got all the barbs shaved down. Nicks and burrs that were on the outside edge, I've got those also cleaned off. On the sides of my hooks, they're a lot shinier. Right there, that's where I hit it with the sandpaper earlier, or the heavy grip. Now I've come back with the fine grit, so you can see it's all nice and shiny. So that's what I do to these hooks to get them ready for tournament action or big fish fighting.